Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to service the inside taillights. Those are the taillights that are mounted to the trunk lid. This is a 97 Jetta, pretty much the same for any 93 to 98 Jetta. Tools you'll need: a smaller size Phillips screwdriver as well as possibly a small flat blade screwdriver, and then you'll need an 8mm socket with a ratchet and extension. If you're just looking to change the bulbs, you'll just need the small flat and Phillips screwdrivers. It's only if you need to change the whole light assembly itself that you use the 8mm socket with a ratchet and extension.
Okay, obviously you're going to want to open up your trunk. And if you're just looking to change the bulb, you'll need to remove 4 little clips here. Okay, there's a little screw head in there. You can try and get a Phillips screw in there and then work your fingernail. It's kind of hard to see. I'll show it close up in a second here. But work a fingernail under there, or you might have to use a small flat blade screwdriver. And there's a head on the screw and then a clip. You're going to work the screwdriver in there and then work the Phillips screwdriver. And then a lot of times if you grab it with your fingers and pull down, okay, you can pull the screw head out. So now I can show it to you a little closer. Okay, so here's the clip. And what you're trying to do is work either your fingernail or a screwdriver right in there and turn it at the same time to bring that clip or the center part, the locking part, right down and out of the clip. Once you get to a certain place, it pulls right out of the trunk. Okay, so for each side there's 4 of those.
And I'll just speed it up as I remove the other 3 for this passenger side.
Okay, and then you can just pull this down, and your light assembly is right here. And there's a tab right here. Push that tab. Okay, and then this pulls down. Okay, on the American vehicles, there's no bulb in here. This bulb just twists counterclockwise. You push in on it, twist counterclockwise, pull it out. Okay, new bulb goes in. Push in, turn counterclockwise, or turn clockwise to lock it back in. And then this goes back up and in. Okay. If one of your lights has been broken and you need to replace the whole light assembly, 1AAuto, we sell good replacements. You'll need to take the clips off of this side as well. Okay. Then pull this whole pad down. On the back of each light there are 3 8mm nuts. Okay, you see one here. Then through this hole you can see one. And then through this hole you can see another one. Okay, so those holes are right here and here. So there's 3 for the right hand inside taillight, and then the same 3 for the left hand. You want to remove all those. Use an 8mm socket with a ratchet and an extension.
And I'm going to speed up here. You can see once you get the those nuts just loosen up a little bit, they pretty much easily come off by hand. So I just take the ratchet handle off and just pull them off by hand with the extension and socket.
Okay, make sure you have your keys out and close the trunk now. You don't have to close it all the way actually, but you'll want to remove your license plate. And after you remove your license plate, there are 4 screws to remove. There's these 2 here, and actually this one's so rusted and it's already let go, so I don't need to remove it on this car. And there's one here that's already missing, and then there are 2 up top. They're also missing on this car. One here and one over here on this corner. So you would remove, depending on the condition of your vehicle, these 4 screws on the back side. You'll want to remove the harnesses. There's just clips that you squeeze and pull out, and then pull down on the harness. And the same thing on this side. Squeeze, pull out. There's 2 harnesses on this side. Pull the harness down, then push up on the light. And this whole panel comes off. Each light is held to the center panel by 2 8mm nuts.
And once again here we'll just speed up as I take those 2 nuts off and the light separates from the tail panel.
Okay, so this is a GL model that somebody put the GLX style smoked lights on, One Auto. We do sell those smoked replacements, and we also sell the regular GL style replacements. And they mount on there exactly the same. These studs just are a little, they kind of go in the slots. One of them fell out. Once you put them in, and then mount the new light.
And then once again I'm going to speed it up as I put the light onto those 2 studs, start the nuts on, kind of get them hand tight with the extension and socket, and then tighten them firmly with the ratchet handle.
So now the light's mounted on there, and you notice on the original lights, if you take this off, there is no bulb here. That's actually a European option. Our lights come, you could fit the European models, so there is a socket receptacle there. You just keep this sticker on here just to keep it closed so that nothing gets in there. Okay, so we'll put the down in. Buds come through just fine. Okay, mount this in there.
Okay, I'm going to hit the fast forward button here again as I take all 6 of those nuts and start them onto the back of each light, and then tighten them up. And you want to tighten them up nice and firm. Don't over tighten them. Now here I'm just transferring the little clip from the old light to the new light. That clip holds the wiring harness in place. So put the wiring harness back in, and then make sure all the connector plates are all set. Then put your insulation back up in place, get it up over the lock.
Okay, and then to put these clips back in, all you do is push them in, and then push the center end to lock it. Okay, and then once you're done with that, you put the 2 screws in here, 2 screws up in here, and then remount your license plate.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.